New shot launch, September 2024. I'll be throwing and reviewing every new barrel paired with the one-piece flight deck system. A bunch of new colors are available now. Gonna throw all darts within a single leg of 501 on the Dartboard 3S and the brand new Bandit Dartboard for steel tip. Very different barrel shapes and grooves going on with the two new Celt models and the brand new Roman Empire model. I'll start the leg with the Celt Toranos, followed by Roman Empire Juno, and finally the Celt Balor. That exact rotation. Okay, here we go. Toranos gripping in the rear. Yeah, ton 80. Cue the dance. Thanks, Will. I started with the Toranos for a reason. It's one of my favorites. That rear-weighted carrot shape is the bomb.com. Switching to the Roman Empire Junos now, also gripping in the rear. I thought the decorative milling would kind of mess with me, but it was quite nice actually, as I formed a consistent grip right there in the king crown looking grooves. Now we're switching to the Celt Balor front-weighted massive bomber. Going down to 19s, but I'm not able to leave myself an out. I really love bombers and torpedo shapes. It's my second favorite thing in the world next to a scallop. Closed-in 2 or 3 finger hold people tend to gravitate towards front-weighted bombers, and women especially like heavy bombers. Okay, back to Toranos. Gotta go 19s. Missed the treble, but we can do 78, right? It's all up to the Junos now. Can they get the job done? Time will tell. Here we go. Treble 18 for double 12. Yes. No. Double 6. Yes. Beautiful darts. I expect nothing less from shot. Always focused on decorative milling and making sure to come out with variations of the already popular Celt and Roman Empire series. Good on ya. My favorite's Toranos. New shot launch, steel tip action on the 4th generation Bandit board. Adding the one-piece flight deck system to all steel tip barrels as well. I'll be throwing 23-gram weight everything, starting with the Celt Toranos, followed by Roman Empire Juno, and finally the Celt Balor dart in that exact rotation for a single leg of 501. The Gen 4 Bandit board looking fine as hell. I love that shade of green and red, and I've discovered this board is so soft and heals so quickly. Like the moment I pull the tip out, she's healing right before my eyes. Wow, that sounded ungodly weird. I mean, my boss doesn't watch these videos, so I'm probably okay. All right, I think we're ready to throw. Again, starting with Toranos, our torpedo rear-weighted dart. God, I love the steel tip version even more. It's longer and more torpedo-y than the soft tip. Man, look at that sexy ass tapered nose too. People much better than me can utilize that to get ultra close groupings. I especially like the wide set deep blue ring cuts in the rear where I grip. I personally feel like I have ultimate control. Okay, round 2, we're gonna throw the Roman Empire Junos. We've got a straight barrel now with evenly distributed weight. I'm gonna use that king crown milling as my grip reference. Shot calls that gnarly rear section vessel grip, I believe. It's unmatched by anything I've felt before, honestly. 83 scored. Got a traditional bull nose on the Junos, long straight barrel. Soft tip variation's almost identical. I barely noticed a difference besides weights. Next up, we've got the Celt Balor bomber dart. This is the hardest changeup for me because it's front weighted, so that means I have to hold in the max diameter. Yeah, good pick. The bombers are landing with quite a higher pitch than my normal throw. I'm fighting holding in the max die in the fattest part of the barrel to achieve a flatter dart because I just so prefer to hold further behind any taper up to a max die. Okay, back to the start of the rotation with our Celt's torpedo dart. Left an impossible checkout, but that's okay. Shot rates the grip intensity for this barrel as a 4 out of 5. I do agree. There is so much texture on this barrel. Ultra thin rings between silver bands offset by axial grooves in the front. Rear has sharp, deep, precise radial grooves to nuzzle your hand into. Okay, back to Roman Empire Juno. Kind of blocked here. Let's go off camera. And 60 scored to leave. 98. All right, let's see if our bomber darts, if our Celt Balors can get the job done. Miss 20. We got to go treble 18. And another miss, so back to 20. And there we go. We've left tops. I was finally getting used to the apex grip on those Balors and the overall shape throwing a little flatter. Shot rates that a 3 out of 5. I'd argue maybe 3.5 out of 5, though. All right, we are back to my favorite Toranos shape. It's only fitting to try and end this leg with some thunder. Okay, tops for the win. It feels so good to place the darts smack dab in the middle. That was super fun and challenging. Oh my gosh, guys. New darts, new Bandit dartboard, and new flight deck colors. Go ham.